doing a just quick intro? take it away.
Good morning, Unity of Tampa. We're going to sing Come On In. Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know the peace inside, still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through. Where the Father waits with open arms, He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved to belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in, come on in. You'll find a place of rest and illumination, where God within you helps you to light your way. He knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. He longs to hold you and to wipe your tears away. Where the doors are locked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved to belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Where there's room enough in this home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved to belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved to belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Unity of Tampa, come on in. That's right. All right, thank you guys. Good morning. Thank you for singing it with us.
Can you guys hear me? You can? Okay, awesome.
I think the mic isn't awake yet.
Yeah, it needed its morning coffee. All right, we're going to be speaking about perspective with the kids today and how a story can look very different from one person's perspective to another's. So, it was hard to find a daily meditation and affirmation having to do with perspective, but I found some cute ones. My own path. When I was a child, the hallway just outside my own room might have seemed a scary path at night, and my first day at school was an adventure into the unknown. Those are just two of many paths that made me feel unsure of myself and where I was going. But in time, they became familiar and friendly ways for me. When it's time for life after high school, I will step onto a whole new path and accept new responsibilities for myself. It's my own path, leading me to my future. I might blaze my own trail, not following in the footsteps of my parents or siblings by attending the same college or pursuing the same interests. I appreciate those who support me in the following call of spirit within me to be myself, and I honor that call by choosing my path, the one on which I express those sacred qualities that God has given me to express. I am open. I listen to others and their ideas. There we go.
Thank you, Piper.
Wait, sorry. The Amazon, I want to bring Owen up. Where's Owen? Today's his last day, right?
Owen!
So I want to bring Owen up for a minute. Owen and his parents are, what? It's his birthday today? Oh, coming up, it's your birthday? Oh. there's your wristband. So I just want us all to bless the family on their way. They are moving to Orlando area, and we have so enjoyed Owen and your parents too, of course. But we have loved having you here, and we know you are going to bring your joyful spirit wherever you go, and you're going to show them the way because you have been a way shower here. And I just want everybody to, do you know how to do the, we love you, we bless you, we behold the Christ in you? Well, I think we all just say it, okay? Did I say that right, Gil? Right, okay, so we're all going to just give a blessing to Owen. We love you, we honor you, we behold the Christ in you. All right? That's your good wishes from all of us. And we wish you guys a wonderful experience. And whenever you come back this way, come visit. All right, Owen, you want to show Miss Piper where the room is? She gets lost.
Are you going to lead the way, Owen? Let's sing them on out.
Ready?
I am walking in the light, in the light, in the light. I am walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God. He kind of likes it up here. You don't happen to play the bass, do you?
Owen, would you like to do the platform assistant job today?
But what's that?
Well, let me show you.
Perfect segue.
You can stay there if you'd like. Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Tampa. As they haul him off. He'll learn. I am Lewis. I'm Lewis Key, your platform assistant for this morning. And Elliot, that was a great jazz tune that y'all. I love jazz. And Elliot, we have a great band here, don't we? I mean, it's fantastic. And Mary and myself are going to be in Cleveland in about 2 weeks at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And they found out I was going to be up there, and they contacted me because they're very aware of our band and of Elliot. And so they have asked me to bring your guitar up there, and they will set it up on a permanent display for you so we can be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So see me after the service, and I will take your guitar with me, and we'll get the job done. And actually, Christian, I think I'm going to talk to him about your trumpet while we're up there as well. So maybe we can get that in there. And in relation to these glasses here, Nancy's talk today is going to be on recalibrating our kaleidoscope. So I've got these glasses on so that I can view situations or life events with more clarity. So that's why I'm doing this. Although as I'm looking through these blue-tinted glasses, you all are not really clear to me. But at any rate, these are my John Lennon Rock and Roll Hall of Fame glasses. So, all right, let's get on with why I'm here so I can get off here. First of all, do we have any visitors here today? Any new visitors? 1, 2. Great. All right, we have gifts for you. First of all, they're being given to you there, flowers, and at the end of the service, if you'll stop by and see Dave at the back, he has some clothes for you also. I think it's no tuxedos today, but there is a 3-piece suit, I think, and a nice gown for you. Yes, you've got to be dressed very well when you come in here. Announcements, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go over some of them. To get more of them, for those of you in here, they're in the bulletin. For those of you that are watching on Facebook, you can go on the Facebook page or on the website and see them there. And also from the email newsletter that we send out. And if you're not on that, you can get signed up on the website, I believe, to sign up and receive the email newsletter. so you can see what's going on. It's time now to please silence your cell phones so we have no embarrassing situations for you. Next, COVID mask update. The percentage positive rate is now up to 21.4%. So guess what? We're getting lax out there. So we need to get, not just us, a lot of people around the country need to get more aware of this. And anyway, we've got masks. We're recommending masks now. Snack angels. Vivian needs some angels. So if you all would please, we got snacks today over at the fellowship hall afterwards, and if we can get get more people to volunteer to bring snacks, that would help tremendously. So see Vivian about that. Soul Sisters group with Gilda Suarez is meeting the last Saturday of every month, which is this coming Saturday. So don't forget this Saturday. It's from 10 a.m. to noon, and it'll be in the fellowship hall. In the fellowship hall. Sleeping mats for the homeless today. That's happening today after the service over in the fellowship hall. So that's every fourth Sunday, and you crochet plastic shopping bags into sleeping mats. Oh, they meet in here. Excuse me. Thank you. And the talent show. Now, I have a question here about the talent show. The last day to sign up is next Sunday. Okay, to be able to showcase your talents.
Yes, and we still got probably about 3 slots left. So if you could sign up today, that would be even better. But I understand, you have.
So you have to fit everything in and make it work correctly.
If you're feeling
right?
a little bit shy and you're not quite ready to commit yet, you can still sign up next week. But hopefully I can get you signed up today. Yeah.
Is the talent show strictly for music?
No. It is not strictly for music. That's a very good question.
Okay, that's what my question was, because I have no musical talents, but
all talent.
So all talents. So dancing, acting, reading poetry.
Yep, we're gonna have a little bit of comedy. We're definitely gonna have a lot of music. And
comedy.
Yeah, I don't know anything else. It's up to you guys. What's in store, really?
But it has to be able to do it inside a building, though, I presume. The talent.
We might be able to broadcast you.
Okay.
If your talent is skydiving.
Sorry, I'm just
get
having
your GoPro hooked up.
Not that much, but I'm just having some strange ideas here. But all right, let's move on. Community outreach. Next Sunday's the last day. The backpacks and school supplies that we're donating for. Next Sunday is the last day we can bring those donations in. So please, hopefully we get some today and then bring them in next week. And then the Unity of Tampa Montana retreat with Peter Cater. Next week is the last day. You've got to put up a $300 deposit to go. And this is a year away to hold your spot. Okay. And it's July 26th through 30th, 2023, and I was just talking to Nancy. She was giving a lot more of the details about this. It sounds fantastic. One thing, if y'all don't know who Peter Cater is, he's a world-renowned pianist, and he is just tremendous. How many of you all were here at his concert? Oh, okay, quite a few. How many of you all actually went down and laid down underneath the piano while he played it? That was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I imagine they'll do that again, as well as a lot of other things. So I would highly recommend to treat this as one of your vacations for 2023 and get signed up. And then birthdays. Who else having a birthday this week? Anyone in here?
Owen, yeah.
Owen.
Oh.
We have Christian. Christian over here. Genesis also. Christian's the 27th. All right. And Genesis the 28th. He's not here. Joanne is the 29th. And is that it? All right.
Let's sing him happy birthday, shall we, Lewis?
Yes.
Thank you so much to Lewis Key, everybody.
Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Louis, don't we appreciate him? We appreciate all our platform assistants. Good morning. How's everybody? Yeah, we have a good week? Okay. I see a lot of heads nodding, some not sure. So let me know when you figure it out, and I'll join you. We can nod together. All right, first thing I want to do, I want to say good morning to our Facebook audience. And do we have our map? No? Okay. Well, I just want to say good morning, and I want to say good morning especially to Judy. Thanks for joining remotely today. I also want to mention, so Jeffrey and I are not here next Sunday, but Reverend Boo, oh, you're so nice, Mark. We are going to be gone this week, and next Sunday is Reverend Marcia McCartney, who will be our guest minister. Now, some of you may have met her before I came in the fall of 2020. She was apparently one of the interim people that you had here. And she is delightful. I loved speaking to her last weekend. Reverend Allen recommended her to me. And she was a unity minister in Dallas, in Gainesville, and in Citrus. And I can't remember, what is it, Citrus County. Anyway, she was up there, and so she has this wealth of knowledge. She's a super powerful lady, and you may want to keep her. That's all I'm saying. But she's really great, and so please come support her next week, and we'll both see you in 2 weeks. All right, today's daily word. Oh, yes, let's do our affirmation. I'm thinking Peter Cater now in Montana, so I need to get my head back here. All right, let's say our unity affirmation. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And according to Mark, today is loving in daily word, because he read it before me. And it says, I am a loving, caring presence. Just as the sun shines on everyone and everything, I am a loving presence to everyone I meet. My kind words, welcoming smile, and compassionate actions all spring from the love that is part of my divine identity. Being a loving presence draws me closer to God and to all people. I want to share the love I have known throughout the seasons of my life at heights of triumphs and joy and the depths of loss and suffering. God is love, and so am I. No matter who I meet or what they're going through, I am loving. I bring support, kindness, solace, and comfort, and share them lavishly without thought of reciprocity. I am the hands and heart of God in the world. And from Romans 13, verse 8, owe no one anything except to love one another, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. And that's lovely today. It's a good way to start our morning. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to Elliot, and then I'll be back for our stories.
All right, we got one more week of singing this hymn. Will you guys stand and sing it with us? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now. All right. Thanks, guys.
Having a hard time memorizing the words.
Really
Just-
tried to stump you with that one, you know.
You can't get it out of your head once you start, though. So, I didn't tell you where we were going, and I should have, but we're driving to Maryland tomorrow, so keep us in your prayers. And Jay, I know you're watching. You're going to put up with your parents for a week? Yes, isn't that lovely? And we're... And Emily, of course, she'll be happy to have us too. But we actually rented a place about 15 minutes from them because Emily just went back to work and she's working from home. And Jay's on paternity leave, so we get time with him and our new grandson. So if we don't come back, it's been lovely knowing you. I'm kidding. Am I? Okay, 2 stories today. This is I think my favorite of the 2. I can't tell, they're both great, but this is from Bobby Lopez. Thank you, Bobby. So this is a Pasco County teen. His name is Jackson Davis. He needed a community project as the final step for him as an honors student to become an Eagle Scout. And he could have done something simple, but no, he decided to do something big. And he decided to help a group called Messengers of Hope get food out to those who need it. And he figured this out. The way most food pantries work is people have to be able to get themselves to the food pantry and then get the food home. With the bus, we can take it to areas where people might not necessarily have cars, and we can bring the food right to them. Help them have easier access to food and make sure no one has to go hungry in our community. Davis, along with the help from other Troop 77 Scouts, members of Mitchell High School swim team, and the Robotics Club from Wendell Crinn Technical High School, led the way in converting a school bus into a mobile food pantry. It has food racks, freezers, and everything you need to deliver the food. His dad, Dave, helped out a little, but he said most of the work was done by the kids, from demoing the bus, taking all the seats out, to the painting. He said they built all the frames, cut the openings for the doors, did it all by themselves. With the aid of sponsors and a GoFundMe campaign, he raised, Davis, the young man, he raised $14,000 to complete the project. When asked what his message is to other teenagers, here's what he said. Nothing is better than helping your community. I mean, there's people in need. I have the time to contribute, and I just love being able to help people. Now that's the youth in action from where I sit. The second story you may have heard or read about, rather, also from Bobby, thank you, was about a children's library on wheels that has given away 10,000 books. It's a school bus filled with books. It's rolling through the Bay Area, giving away thousands of publications to children. The buses are part of the Summer Book Bus, a partnership between Pinellas County Schools and the Juvenile Welfare Board. The goal is to encourage summer reading by giving away thousands of books. Over 3 weeks, the buses will visit 70 sites serving 5,000 children and giving away 10,000 books. The sites vary from libraries and child care centers to schools and community centers. If you start early enough, and we start with really little children and get them to want to be read to or to read, then it becomes part of who they are and what they're doing each day. The new books also help combat what teachers call summer learning loss. We just had this discussion with Melody on Friday. She said, I don't get why people don't let you have the summers off. And we said, because you lose knowledge. And that's what these people are saying. Some don't have books, though, in their homes, or maybe they can go to the library to borrow books. But to be able to pick out a brand new book to take it home and to start to build their own library is just wonderful. So thanks again, Bobby. These are lovely stories. And with that said, let's get ourselves ready for meditation and today's message.
I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. And we'll sing we. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world, is a blessing to the world. You're a blessing to the world.
So let's just take some very deep breaths, and I encourage you to hold them in for a few moments. Deep, deep cleansing breaths. Breathing in the light of God. Filling your lungs with all that positive energy. And letting out all that is no longer needed. And as you continue to breathe, try to let go. Just be present in this moment. No judgment, no thought, no worries. And allow the words I'm going to share to brush over your heart, taking in only what is right for you. Today, I open my heart and my mind to learning the value of holding a vision that provides the highest perspective and brings out my highest good. Through changing my consciousness and holding a mindful vision, I can change the course of my life in just a breath. With a mindful vision for my highest good, I choose to see how I am reflecting upon my past and how I reflect upon my present. And I am empowered in knowing that I can adjust that reflection with one tiny little effort. Just like an artist, I'm able to create a new vision that allows me to refocus my attentions in the most valuable way. Surrendering to the flow of life's unplanned twists and turns, riding along with faith that all is well and all will continue to be well if that's what I choose to see. I consciously look to where my thoughts are and how I am choosing to store my memories. As divine thoughts are created in my divine mind, so are divine images, and the course of my life changes. My mind's eye is what dictates the images I hold throughout the day, and so I remain mindful of where I choose to place that attention, trusting that divine thoughts will always help me bring my best self to the world each day. Through improving what I choose to reflect upon, I choose my experiences. God has placed within my heart the freedom to choose, and I use that freedom to bring out my highest good. I rest now in the silence. with an open mind and heart, I return to this moment in time and invite my highest consciousness. I am radiant, glorious, and divine. As spiritual light continues to break through, helping me shine my best self. And I am refreshed, relaxed, and at peace. Good morning, Logan. See you tomorrow. So, in every situation we have ever faced, we have formed opinions about what we're experiencing and how it's impacting us. So the what comes from the images we capture with our mind's eye. And the how comes from the meaning we assign to whatever's happening to us. And at the time things are happening, we're assigning emotions to it as well. So every experience has an attached emotion. The more emotional the experience, the more we recall exactly what happened, and the more we reframe the story to fit our emotions. So let's use an example. Let's say you have a disagreement with someone. I know none of you ever do, but let's pretend. So you have a disagreement with someone, and the other person believes they are right about the topic, and in fact insists they're right about the topic and that you're wrong. You defend your position, you continue to argue on your own behalf, and the cycle of chaos continues. Eventually that person walks away, and as they're walking away, they remind you of how unreasonable you are. Now, normally in this scenario, most of us might think of ourselves as the victim. So we hold the image of how we were treated. And the person's unreasonable opinion of us. And in some cases, we may even be stunned by the comments that they made. However, if we were to shift all the same details, all of them, the same exact story, slightly, and try to understand from that person's perspective what made them think what they did without necessarily changing what we believe, we would have a different set of emotions attached to this story, and we would not feel as we do. If we took the approach of shifting our consciousness just slightly, we would be doing what I call recalibrating the kaleidoscope. Now, some of you may remember about 1.5 years ago, I introduced the concept of life being our kaleidoscope. But today what I want to do is help us see how we can use that theory. The definition of a kaleidoscope, oddly enough, is a scene, situation, or experience that keeps changing and has many aspects. That is one definition of a kaleidoscope. And most of us have seen them, but if you haven't, here's what it looks like. It's a cylinder tube. In the bottom of the tube are small pieces of colorful glass. And at the top of the tube is a small viewing lens. And the cylinder allows you to twist. On top of those pieces of glass at the bottom are 3 mirrors that sit like a triangle. And as you turn that kaleidoscope, you are changing the image of those pieces of glass. Well, if you think of that glass as all your emotions and all your stories, can you imagine what that looks like when you start to shift it? All of a sudden, you're looking at things quite differently. Now, if we think of our consciousness that way, then we could understand how our life experiences and our stories reflect the light we shine upon them. So no story comes to life without our attention. No memory comes to life without our attention. No emotion comes to life without our attention. So why do we choose to put our attention where it does not bring us any happiness? Where it does not bring us any joy, where it does not bring us any peace. Those images reflect the history that our mind's eye captured. One small turn in that kaleidoscope, we change the pattern. The same is true in our consciousness. One small turn. And every time we make a turn or shift, we rearrange those memories. And if we rearrange those memories, we can see them differently. Same components, same people, different narrative, because it's a different image. Each of us has a lifetime of memories we could revisit. But shouldn't we be choosing the ones to focus on that would actually help us? Recalibrating our kaleidoscope allows us to continue to adjust the view we have in our conscious and subconscious memories. And it's the perfect metaphor for life and allows us to accept or change what we choose to reflect. Now, I want you to just think for a moment, maybe not this past week, but how many times in your life have you been stuck? Stuck, fixated on a memory, literally fixated. Couldn't hear anything else, couldn't see anything else, couldn't talk about anything else without coming back to the same narrative. It's about what and how we choose to see things. And in fact, most of us will continue to argue our own point of view simply to prove we're right, just like the story I told earlier. It's as though we have a metaphorical brain freeze, even knowing that all we have to do is recalibrate, and yet we continue to repeat our pattern. Eric Butterworth reminds us that life is consciousness, and the problems we face are indicators that our wires are down, and they need to be repaired. He refers to this breakdown in our consciousness as an error condition, and says that the only existence an error condition has is that which we give it in our thoughts. The only condition it can have is what we assign it. He says if you withdraw the thought about it, it fades into nothingness. Just take the thought away. Just that makes me free. Just that thought makes me think how free we would be. And when we were singing that song like we did earlier, we'd be singing it like we absolutely meant it. What matters to us, he said, is not people or things or conditions in themselves, but the thoughts and feelings we harbor concerning those people and things. It's not the conduct, he says, of others, but our reaction to the conduct of others that makes or harms our life experience. During one of my classes this week, I met a really awesome Reiki master and energy healer. Her name is Sari. She's at Unity on the Space Coast in Titusville. And she shared a powerful mantra and self-affirmation with our class. She said, she always likes to say, the universe is conspiring in my favor. Now, some of us have said different versions of that. But I love the fact that she reminded me of how important that is. And if you think about it, the affirmation for me reminded me of the song, I Am Creating My Highest Good, when she said that. Because I'm creating my highest good when I believe the universe is working in my favor. But it's also a great reminder to stop embracing the idea that the universe is conspiring against us every time we run into a problem. How often do we hear ourselves say things like, I have the worst luck, that person is so irritating, they're always trying to really get me. Nothing ever goes right for me, and all those other kinds of things. So is the universe working for you or against you? It's a shift of the kaleidoscope, a recalibration of the mind's eye. This is where it becomes important to understand self-reflection, which if you go to Proverbs 4, verse 7, it says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And in all you're getting, get understanding. Charles Fillmore spoke about this concept in Mysteries of Genesis, and he said this, everyone has within him the light of divine understanding. Those who do not recognize that they have this inner light are thinking intellectually instead of spiritually. He says this is the key to each of us being able to make that paradigm shift when it's time to change the image or memory we're holding onto. Ultimately, from where I stand, there's no value in us holding on to memories and images that do not add to our highest good. But even me, all of us as humans, find that difficult to do. Sometimes all has to happen is you hear from someone who raises those memories, or you see an image of someone who raises those memories. But the point is, why are they in there? Why are we still holding on to them? Change the kaleidoscope, twist it. Choose to look for a different memory, one that is prettier, one that brings you comfort, one that brings you peace. In 1958, Winifred Wilkinson Hossman and her husband George co-founded Unity Center Church in Cleveland Heights. Prior to 1958, she was the minister of Unity Church of Little Rock, Arkansas. But she wrote this great message I really liked. The awakening of our own faculty of understanding starts with questioning. Questioning the old ways of thinking we may have taken for granted, wondering about the way and the truth according to us. Desiring to know, above all else, desiring to know spiritual truth. So this is why the recalibrating of our kaleidoscope can help us be greater instruments for good in understanding and impacting our world. What if we were to think about ourselves as representing one colorful piece of glass, carrying our own history, and all the other people in this room in the world also carrying their own colorful piece of glass in the history, sitting in our kaleidoscope. Imagine all those pieces within that same universal kaleidoscope, and as God's divine light shines within each of us, we create one amazing, unified, illuminated image. Clergyman Henry Ward Beecher, back in the 1800s, said, "Our days are a kaleidoscope. Every instant a change takes place in the contents, the new harmonies and the new contrasts, the new combinations of every sort. Every instant a change takes place." Think about that, every instant. He says nothing ever happens twice the same. The most familiar people stand each moment in some new relation to each other, to their work, to surrounding objects, every instant. The most tranquil house with the most serene inhabitants, living upon the utmost regularity of system, is yet exemplifying infinite diversities. Even with all the harmony, they are all different. They are all unique pieces of glass. Through our kaleidoscope, we can see all the ways that we could come together in relationships, improve the images we're holding on to, change the way we see life every single day, and live an improved outcome. Let's review our takeaways for today. Recalibrating our kaleidoscope requires the following. Number one, understanding the images we're holding in our mind's eye. What we see is often a reflection of our history. Number two, shifting our consciousness for a new perspective. One small adjustment can change the entire picture. Number three, using reflection as an opportunity to gain insight. Self-reflection will help us find the divine light within us. And number four, creating new patterns of thought. Doing so can help us become instruments for good. The affirmation I wrote for today for us is, I am reflecting my highest good. Let's say that together. I am reflecting my highest good. And I'm hoping you're going to remember the kaleidoscope all day today and for the next 2 weeks until I see you again. A quote from Oprah today was perfect for this message. The smallest change in perspective can transform a life. What tiny attitude adjustment might turn your world around? Let's take that in. We pause now to give thanks to God, the divine spirit within and without, lives in every aspect of the universe. We're grateful for the opportunity to change the way we think, to have that ability to look at life differently and our circumstances differently, to celebrate peace and happiness and joy, rather than choose disharmony, unhappiness, and dissonance. We recognize that within the kaleidoscope of our life, every image can stay, but we can choose which ones to look at. Amen. If you have a prayer need, please fill out one of the prayer cards and put it in the narthex on the way out on your left. And if you're watching online, you can submit your prayers via our website, or you can call the prayer line and someone will definitely pick those up. Now let's join together in saying our giving affirmation. I'm sure you can all do it with your eyes closed after all this time now. But just in case, you can look. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good now flowing forth to meet our every need. And so it is. Sam, I want to thank you for being our board angel today. You're our board angel today. So be sure and see Sam if you have any concerns. Michael, thank you for greeting back there today. Louis, thank you for being our platform assistant. Michael, it's nice to have you back again, and we're glad your mom's doing better. Christian, thank you. Alvon back there, and of course, Elliot and Duncan, thank you. And David, thanks for keeping us on track back there. We appreciate you. And to my sweet husband, who's working tirelessly these days, thank you for all you do for Unity of Tampa and for me. And now, let's let go of the shore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Just close your eyes and breathe. Know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. No need to make a plan, your heart will be your compass. Just lift your sails in faith and trust that you'll arrive. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Float into the mystery. Float into the mystery. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Okay, we're going to stand, join hands. And here we go. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now, as we say our prayer of protection, I'm going to ask you to hold Victor, Asbury, and Owen and say, you. The light of God surrounds them. We'll say them. All right, let's try it again. The light of God surrounds them. The love of God, the power of God protects them. The presence of God watches over them. Wherever they are, God is, and all is great. Amen. Blessings to you. Have a wonderful 2 weeks. I will see you in 2 weeks.